story that'll entertain you, but it won't surprise you. Politicians lie, both Republicans and Democrats. Hard to catch them when they're telling the truth, actually, but this newly elected congressman's tales are quite the whopper.
Representative-elect George Santos is promising to clarify statements about his experience and heritage that appear to be misleading, from graduating college to operating a non-existent animal rescue organization and lying, saying he had employees perish in the Pulse nightclub shooting. He's had a lot to say for himself, and CNN's Jessica Dean has the details.
Tonight, incoming Congressman George Santos finally acknowledging the growing scrutiny surrounding many apparent discrepancies in his biography, tweeting, quote, "I have my story to tell, and it will be told next week."
Shabbat shalom to everybody.
One part of the New York Republican's background now in question, his family history.
You know, my grandparents survived the Holocaust.
I'm very proud of my Jewish heritage. I'm very proud of my grandparents' story. My grandfather fleeing Ukraine, fleeing Stalin's persecution, going to Belgium, finding refuge there, marrying my grandmother, then fleeing Hitler, going to Brazil.
But those claims are contradicted by sources reviewed by CNN's K-File, including family trees, records on Jewish refugees, and interviews with multiple genealogists.
As I always joke, I'm Jewish. I come from a Jewish family. My mother's family is Jewish. I grew up and I was raised Roman Catholic.
Megan Smolanak, an author and professional genealogist who helped research Santos' family tree at CNN's request, said in an email, quote, "There's no sign of Jewish and or Ukrainian heritage and no indication of name changes along the way."
Today, I live that American dream.
It's just the latest development since the New York Times first reported and CNN confirmed that Santos may have misrepresented parts of his resume regarding his college education and employment history, saying he attended schools and worked at companies that have no records of his attendance or employment. While some are calling for an investigation and potential consequences.
This is what is clearly a serial effort to defraud voters in his district. And if George Santos did that, and he certainly appears to have made false statements in his disclosure forms to the FEC, I think it's worth the U.S. Attorney's Office looking into this.
On Capitol Hill today, House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy refused to answer any questions about what may happen to Santos or if anything should be done.
Mr. Santos.
Santos is part of a very slim 4-seat majority Republicans will hold when they take over the House in January.
And now shifting on over